Hi. Business is all about capturing opportunities. We want to be able to maximize the reward from capturing those opportunities. But with opportunity comes risk. And one of the things that we need to do in business is to manage risk. This chapter, Marketing Research, is all about managing risk and how can we get the most benefit from a particular endeavor while minimizing the risk of taking on that particular endeavor. So chapter 8 here, Marketing Research from Information to Action, is an introduction to the concept of figuring out the customer, the opportunity, and being able to evaluate whether or not this customer and opportunity is a right fit for our company. One of the things that we need to understand before we begin is what exactly is marketing research? Well, first of all, we have to understand that marketing research is a lot more than just going out and asking questions. One of the key features of marketing research is that it is a systematic process with some scientific research element. It is not haphazard in any stretch of the imagination. It is a defined process where we endeavor to ask a marketing question, resolve a marketing problem, or try to maximize a marketing opportunity. Before we ever engage in marketing research, we have to ask ourselves where we are in terms of our level of understanding of the issues that are facing us as an organization. If we have very limited knowledge of the subject area we are about to engage in, let's assume, for example, that we're a company that makes televisions. And we want to move into the computer world. Now, our expertise lies in the making of televisions, and even though computers and televisions have some things in similar, there are many differences between the two, or there traditionally have been many differences in the two. In order to best understand the problem, then we need to do a form of preliminary research, basically asking ourselves, what is a computer anyway? What is it made up of? What are some of the issues with regards to computers that we need to be aware of? This type of research is not directly at answering any particular question. It's more or less getting our heads around the problem. And this type of research is known as exploratory research. Exploratory research is a very basic type of research that helps us ask better questions. So it's preliminary, basic, asking general questions, and the purpose of it is so that we can ask a better question and a more intelligent question related to the specific problem that we're dealing with. Every organization, if they get into something new that they have very little knowledge about, need to look at doing exploratory research on the problem before they do anything else. So let's assume now we have gone out and we have done as much research as possible to get an idea of what computer technology is, where it's going, how it relates to televisions, and the potential opportunity for our company. We might then want to move on to another type of research, and a type of research that really describes the market. Let's assume, for example, we'd like to go out and find what is the market for people who buy computers that have some television capacity. What is the market? What we're finding out there is a description of the type of buyer, the description of the type of market, and it's very qualitative. It's a qualities, what type of person, where they live, what are their interests. This is called descriptive research. And descriptive research is very important to get a handle on who is it we're selling to. So it describes the basic characteristics of a given set of population or a given set of buyers so that we have a better understanding of the customer and what the potential issues that that customer would try to resolve. Now that we've done descriptive research and we have a good idea of the understanding of our customer, we might want to go even further and to say, what is it that would make someone buy? What is it that would make someone buy our product in particular? But what is it that would make someone buy? What is it that drives them? Is there some point in time or point in a need that someone says, I need to buy that product? And this is trying to establish, this type of research tries to establish a cause and effect. Something causes something, and that has an effect on something else. This type of research is known as causal research. And causal research just tries to make a link between something, some event, and the consequences of that event. The TV broke, we had to go out and buy a new computer, television. So again, just in summary, we have three basic types of research that needs to be conducted by companies who are involved in some stage of the research process. First of all, we have just generic research that just helps find out about the problem. Exploratory research is called. Or we could have research that wants to define the market we're dealing with. It's a more descriptive type research, and that's exactly what it's called, descriptive research. It helps define who our customer is, what our customer wants, and the specific needs. Finally, we have causal research that establishes a link between some event and some outcome. And this type of research is often used in marketing research to find out what is it that makes a consumer buy something? What is the tripping point for a consumer? So that's the first part of this chapter.